I like to think that my journey to a full electric vehicle started in around 2008 when I first saw a Tesla on an episode of Top Gear. Now, it didn't go too well for Tesla in that episode, but I definitely knew that we were looking at, well, the future. In around 2011, I saw my first Nissan Leaf on the road. So we went from an episode of Top Gear in 2008 to actual production electric vehicles on the road in mass in just 3 years. So in early 2012 I bought myself a vehicle. Well, no, not an electric vehicle. It was actually a Hyundai i30 Estate diesel. Yep, that's right, a diesel. But back then everyone was buying diesels. Apparently they were cheap to run and they were good for the environment. Low CO2s and all that. In 2014 I invested in a 3.25 kilowatt solar array system for my home, and I also purchased a solar iBoost. Now this takes any excess electricity created by the solar system and it diverts it to heat up my hot water cylinder, so effectively free hot water. Fast forward to 2021 around May time, and I decide it's time to say goodbye to my trusted Hyundai i30 Estate diesel. 100,000 miles of trouble-free motoring. So after looking around for, well, a few weeks, I found this. A low mileage 1-year-old Kia Niro plug-in hybrid, and it was the cheapest in the country. The only catch was, well, it was a really long journey to go and pick up the car. So once the deal was done, I left my home at 4:30 a.m. to travel up the country to pick up the car, and I also decided to, well, record a vlog style video of the journey. Good morning. Well, it's morning for me anyway. It is 5:49. I've been on the road for about an hour and 20 minutes. So I left the house around 4:30. I'm do you know what, I don't know where I am. Where am I? I'm heading towards the M40 at the moment. So I'm going to York, Bournemouth to York, about 287 miles thereabouts, to pick up my new car, the Kia Niro plug-in hybrid. So I'm going to drop off my old faithful, which this is it. I don't know what you can see really, but this is my car. We've had it for around nearly 10 years. It's done nearly 100,000 miles. It's been absolutely perfect, but it's time to go. It's time to treat myself. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this, and well, I best get back on the road. Well, actually I'm gonna have a quick snack because I'm a bit peckish, but then it's onwards. So yeah, see you in a bit. So we are about 4.5 hours into the journey. I've stopped about 2 minutes away from the dealership. I'm here at Asda petrol station. I just wanted to check it out because I need to fill the car up before I leave. I'm going to go in and get myself some lunch, but I'm quite excited. And one thing I have noticed is the fuel here is so cheap compared to the south. It's like 121.7 here, and I think this morning in Bournemouth it was 130.9. So yeah, maybe we are too soft in the south. We just let them get away with it. But anyway, yeah, so really excited. I'm going to go and get myself some lunch now, and hopefully the next time the video comes back, we'll be looking at the car. So let's pause the video here. So I didn't actually record any more video that day. I kind of forgot to bring the Android Auto cable to enable satellite navigation in the new vehicle. But luckily the cable that charges the GoPro actually was the correct cable for the Android Auto. But that meant I couldn't charge up the GoPro. So long story short, no more video. But here's a picture of me picking up my car, and as you can see I've got a big cheeky grin on my face, so I was a happy chappy. Here is a picture of the very first time that I plugged a charger into a car that has a battery. And here is a charge station that I put together. It's a granny charger housed in a waterproof housing, and it was certainly good enough for the plug-in hybrid. Fast forward another 4 months and I started noticing articles like this. 26% increase in used car prices over the past year and 5.9% increase in September alone. So this got me thinking, how much was my Kia Niro plug-in hybrid worth? Well, I was about to find out, and it was a really nice shock. So once again I looked around for the best deal that I could find, and I found this, the Hyundai Kona 64 kilowatt 2021 edition. So it's the facelifted edition, 6 months old, low mileage, and it was by far the cheapest in the country. And on top of that, they were offering me 10% more than I paid for my Kia Niro plug-in hybrid. Well, the deal was done. The only issue is I had to once again travel quite a distance to pick up the car. I left bright and early. Well, actually it wasn't bright. It was actually miserable. It was dark and foggy for about the first hour and a half of the journey. But I arrived there safely, did the deal, and as you can see, I'm really pleased with myself. I drove it back to Bournemouth. The car was very efficient. Here you can see on a nice warm day, the journey was 193 miles and I still had 132 miles left in the batteries. So that's a theoretical 325 miles for the Hyundai Kona, which is one of the reasons why I purchased the car. And I stopped off at my planned charge location and charged my Kona for the very first time on a rapid charger. And here she is. We've nicknamed her Ellie, short for electricity, and also Ellie, my favourite video game character. She has been absolutely amazing. We're doing about 250 miles currently in winter, and the last bit of the autumn where the weather was really nice, I was easily getting 300 miles. So very impressed indeed with the car. There's lots of reviews out there, so yeah, I can't really give you any more information about it than what's already out there. But we've also installed a car charger. It's the Omi Home Pro. It seems to be a very good charger, and we're currently looking forward to an update which is promised, which will allow us to take the excess electricity generated from our solar panels and it will divert it to the car. So what's next? Well, I'm hoping to get one of these. It's an 8 kilowatt battery system that can harness electricity from the solar panels, and it can also fill up with cheap electricity during the night, and it can run the house during the day and obviously the evening too. I'm currently getting quotes for this and hopefully should get one installed, well, as soon as possible. I will probably end up doing a video on the home storage system once it's installed, and well, hopefully that all goes well. Anyway, I think that's about it. I shall wrap up the video, and hopefully it hasn't been too boring. I've quite enjoyed making this short video, and well, thanks for watching.